You know, the symbol of the swastika on the Ankh always comes back up when I'm reading or studying something. I always end up having to go back to this book, so I'm very happy I got this book. Why did they work so hard on destroying the swastika? Why? And so to say, it's also the Ankh. The Ankh, they've done that with as well. The cross and the Ankh. So many symbols that were not theirs to touch, not theirs to even approach, we're now going by their versions. We're now going by their story and what they think it represents or what they think it should represent, which is fucking really wicked. And I'm getting sick of it because there's so many people that just don't care about it. They just accept it. They don't look into anything. The swastika is a strange symbol, a symbol of life, energy, and orgastic power. Everyone has a swastika inside of them. Kind of like the Ankh. It can spin left or right, love or hate, creative or destructive. It's a two-sided coin. It's fulfilled in goodness and love, but if suppressed, it reverses into hate and destruction. The infamous killer, Charles Manson, now in jail, carved first a cross, then a swastika on his forehead. Thousands of people across America choked on their dinners. He did that to create fear, the only power he could have in jail, and it worked. He was using our conditioning against us. He goes on to bring up how the symbol itself causes people to mentally crash out and break down. They don't even know what it means. They don't even think about it. He says very few people come up to me like, "Whoa, like I understand what you're doing. I see what you're doing." And I guess what he did was a little performative. The guy did change his name to Man Woman, the man who wrote this book. He changed his name to Man Woman and he tattooed a bunch of swastikas on his arm, but he's an artist. He's always been an artist, so I kind of understand his artistic side of where he's coming from and the experience that he's trying to give other people through his art and putting it on himself and advance their wisdom into what this symbol really means. But you can see right here, swastikaphobia is so prevalent. Um, it's just all they think about is the left-handed path of what it means. That's all they think about, and that's all they want you to think about. But when you look into the swastika, it's a worldwide symbol. It's a symbol that represents all cultures across the world. You can find a swastika everywhere. Everywhere. The land of Ham, the land of Shem, the land of Japheth, you can see the swastika being used. The origins of the swastika go all the way back to Lemuria and Atlantis, where the mythical civilizations of Atlantis are Mu, the birthplace of the swastika. Atlantis, a hypothetical lost continent which sank under the Atlantic Ocean, and Mu for Lemuria, or the motherland, a fabled advanced civilization which sank beneath the Pacific Ocean, may only be metaphors of the collective unconscious of the mother of mankind, the source of our creative ideas, symbols of the hidden spiritual side of our nature. And this shows true when it comes to Atlantis, and a lot of the symbols and a lot of the stuff that was taken away from us are lost. And then there's vibrations that the dark lodge, the dark forces use to corrupt these symbols, are to corrupt certain teachings. Remember in the book Shambhala, Oasis of Light, and the definition are the definition of Shem in that book where it said all spiritual and spirituality comes from Shem, later to be corrupted by different groups of people, extremely corrupted by different groups of people. So the same thing happened with the swastika. You can find it all over the world. I'm going to show you this book. This book is so expensive. This book is ridiculously expensive. Mayans and Aztecs had the swastika. Greeks had the swastika. Rome, you can find a swastika. Apparently the Ankh, the evolution from the Egyptian Ankh to the swastika, connected in ancient Egypt. All the different symbols of the ancient swastikas through time put into one big swastika by this artist. Use of the swastika goes back in Germany a long, long time. I think that's the black sun symbol right there. Hitler did not invent the swastika, he stole it from the ancients. They were using the symbol to also fight the Germans. Interesting. Again, an entire town in Canada called Swastika. I'm not sure if it was still called that or still called that, but at one point in time they had it. Swastikas all over North America. Ignore the pretendians. Ignore the $5 pretendians. All over North America, you can find the symbol in the history of the swastika. Apparently, this is the daughter of the author. She looks mixed. She looks biracial. 1920s water taps, 1910 coins, buttons, spoons, canisters of alcohol, all using the swastika before the rise of the Germans and Hitler in World War II, which essentially banned it everywhere. Swastikas are everywhere in sure. Swastikas all over the Wild West. There's a swastika on an old saddle, a throwing tomahawk. So, what happened with this symbol? Again, a lot, a lot of connections between Indigenous Americans and the swastika. Remember, just like they did with the Book of Mormon, they scared you away with it by just putting racist white people in front of it to keep you from it. The Book of Mormon is not inherently racist. It's not racist at all. They just stuck racist shit in there to scare your ass away from it and to scare your ass from reading it. The same thing with the swastika. They stick a bunch of racist white people in front of it and say, stay away from it, stay away from it. La, 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 we hate you. And you guys oblige. Oh, we got to stay away from it. Uh-oh, them scary ass white folks told us to stay away from this symbol, told us to stay away from the Book of Mormon. Let's not touch it. Let's obey them. And you fall for it every fucking time. The Hopewell Mounds. The Hopewell Mounds. Why is there swastikas on the mounds? Swastikas in ancient Britain. Swastika laundry. And many of these things are being were built and these symbols were being used before World War II and even World War I. Swastikas in ancient Celt. Here's an African girl, as they say. I'm not sure if this is a Negro, a Hamite, which lineage she's from. But either way, like I said, it was still all over. Everybody, it seemed like all of humanity understood what the swastika was. What's that? The Black Buddha with his freeforms, with his Negro hair, the Negro Buddha, the Black Buddha, the Black gods of the East, representing the swastika. All over Asia, all over Japan, Tibet, Nepal, the samurais. Again, here's the daughter of the author, modeling swastika. For those who are interested in this book, by the way, on Amazon it's going for a cool $1,300. On A-Books it's going for $500. On eBay $500, and I can't find any cheaper than that. Why is it so expensive? Is this why they're hiding it? Israelite connections. Both the swastika and the shield of David of the Jews. The swastika's connected with Judah. Of course, they're gonna try to stomp it out. Again, more heavy evidence of the swastika being present in the Americas among the Navajo. Book I've been meaning to order for a while now.